dog training needs a makeover urgently. It's become so complicated, time-consuming, boring. Our voice has disappeared from it. We don't praise dogs. We don't give them clear instructions. So we have to bring our voice back to dog training. And we have to use more powerful rewards, more powerful reinforcement schedules, and the biggie, non-aversive punishment. Dogs don't need to be hurt or made to be afraid under the guise of training. They just need verbal guidance when they go off track. Lure reward training is, as a technique, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the quickest training technique to teach dogs the meaning of the words we use. So it opens up communication channels so we can give clear instructions. We don't just shout at the dog words it doesn't understand. We say, Rover, come here, sit, or Rover, find your chew toy, go to your bed, settle down, and shush. Thank you. And when the dog understands all those words, including thank you, life becomes so easy. So the simple technique is 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, request, Rover, sit. Number 2, you use a food lure or a toy lure to lure the dog into the sit position. So it understands now what the word means. You say sit, you lure it to sit. And then when the dog sits, number 3, number 4, you praise it and maybe offer food reward. But lure reward training is more than that. It's the only training technique which is a comprehensive method in that you're going to phase out all your training tools. You're going to totally phase out food lures, food in your hand. You're going to replace it with hand signals, verbal commands. I mean, that's what it does. It teaches dogs the meaning of hand signals and verbal commands. Then you're going to reduce the number of food rewards because people use far too many food rewards, which decreases their power until they become bribes. So instead, we're going to use much more powerful rewards, like life rewards, like go play, go sniff, let's go, or interactive games. Or I use a lot of behavior problems, whatever people call a behavior problem. I say that's what the dog wants to do. Like he wants to be chased, by you, so I say tag and I chase him. He wants to bark. So we have barkathons. I say speak and we bark together, then shush. It's also very simple when we bring words back to training, but they've just gone. People wait for the dog to do something and then they click and give a single food reward, and they don't even say thank you. They don't praise. Praise has been replaced by a click. I mean, I find it insane. It's become very clinical, complicated, and impersonal. And so once we've phased out now the necessity of food, which are wonderful teaching aids, we phase them out. So now the dog listens to our voice. But with other techniques like on leash, they never phase out the leash. They never phase out the collar, specialized training collars, shock collars. They never phase out halters, harnesses, the clicker. To me, a trained dog is one that's under reliable verbal control when at a distance, when distracted, without the continued need for our training aids. We've got to improve our act here with dogs and teach them to trust us every step of the way. So wherever they are, whatever they're doing, they feel cool, because they know the world of humans is not such a scary place.